Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight for the Hiller Hockey Cancer Fundraiser Games. We truly appreciate your attendance and support and hope you found your way to the big goods and raffles available this evening. This tradition began 7 years ago during the 2018-19 season when girls hockey captain Keelan Boyle proposed an ovarian cancer awareness game for her mother, Marie Boyle, who was diagnosed. That single idea has since grown into a meaningful annual tradition for the Hiller girls hockey program. Tonight is especially meaningful, as this marks the first time the Hiller hockey boys and girls programs have come together to host this event. Proceeds from this event will support young onset colon cancer research represented by the blue ribbons on our helmets and the blue tape on our sticks. It will also support ovarian cancer awareness through the Girly Girl PARTS Foundation, represented by the teal ribbons and teal tape displayed during the girls' game earlier today. At this time, it's my honor to introduce Keelan Boyle, who will share a few words about the historic and significance of this event.
Hi everyone, my name is Keelan Boyle. I graduated from Hopkins High School in 2020 and played on their girls team all 4 years. During my time on the team, my mom was re-diagnosed with ovarian cancer for the second time. My mom was first diagnosed with stage 2 ovarian cancer when I was in 6th grade. When I learned that there was no early detection tool for discovering ovarian cancer, I quickly realized the importance of spreading awareness of this disease and its symptoms. During my time at Hopkins, I realized that a lot of other sports teams had charity games like breast cancer awareness during the month of October. I began researching if there was any other sort of fundraiser game for ovarian cancer and learned that the only other team that was fundraising was a men's hockey team in South Carolina. I was hoping to change that. With the help of my other captains and coach in my junior year of high school, we were able to start the first ovarian cancer game of its own. This event has been going on since 2019 and has raised over $13,000. This year is the first year that the boys team has started a fundraiser of their own supporting young onset colon cancer. It means so much to me to come back to see this tradition that has been carried on and now expanded by the boys team as well. By coming to games like this, you help raise money for early detection research through Dana-Farber and learn more about the symptoms and education on this disease. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting, and let's go Hillers!
Now, starting for Westwood, defenseman number 2, Brian Sullivan. Defenseman number 10, Caleb Franklin. Left wing number 27, Luke Martin. Center number 7, Matt Donovan. Right wing number 4, Nolan Lewis. And goaltender number 31, Sean Joyce. Now, starting for your Hopkins Hillers, defenseman number 5, Corey DaCosta. Defenseman number 18, Carter Roy. Left wing number 6, Connor Merkel. Center number 22, Finn Mahan. Right wing number 15, Matt Pajoli. Goaltender number 31, Cole Spavento. Now, please remove your hats and rise for the national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the New England Sports Center for leg 2 of our Saturday doubleheader as the 6-6-1 Hopkinton Hillers take on the 9-2-1 Westwood Wolverines. Tom Nappy alongside Morgan Donahue on the call, Dave McCarthy on the camera, and we should have ourselves a great game here today. And as you heard, they are raising funds to help in the fight against cancer. A great fundraiser they got going on here. They've had it going on since the girls' game that happened that concluded just a few minutes ago, and they'll have it going for this game as well. It's been Mahan against Maddie Donovan on the faceoff, and we are underway. Hillers in the white, Westwood in the green, Hopkinton working left to right across your screen.
Great pace to start already.
Absolutely. I'm expecting a pretty quick pace in this one all throughout the game, and
I'm going to expect a lot of that.
A lot of hits.
A lot of physical
hits. As we just got along the end boards there. Here comes Westwood. That's Nolan Lewis driving in, leaves it behind. That shot deflected. Along the far side it goes. Sullivan sends it down. Looking to work his way in. A wrister there. That's just a little bit high off the stick of Luke Martin. Sent back down by Maddie Donovan. Around the boards it goes. Hit delivered along the end boards. Battle for it in the corner. And that is sent out. And nice grab by Merkel.
Yeah. Nice play by Merkel to get that out of trouble and to put it outside and start the breakout. Wolverines changing out their forwards right now.
Along the far side. And Westwood able to get it back into Hiller territory.
Westwood will change out their D. Coming on is Dempsey as well as Johnson, freshman.
And I'd imagine once Hopkinton gets the puck out of the zone, they'll likely have a couple changes. But right now, Westwood looking to bring the pressure out in front of the net. And it is deflected away.
If you remember from the first game of the season, Tom, Westwood got off to 2 quick goals in, I think, the first 30 seconds.
Right.
And they were shots from the point. So Westwood looking to do that, just that. Get some shots from the point on net with some traffic and some tips.
And that shot deflected. Here come the Hillers. Looking to move it up the ice. And here's Ian Tosca. Ian Tosca racing into the right circle. That shot turned away.
Nice save there by Joyce. Remember the first game too. Outstanding game by Joyce and Spavento. They stole the show with they both had about 30 saves each.
And we have a
loose door.
An illegal
I think the door opened and it was a safety call.
Right. Yeah, the puck was right in front of it, and Westwood was trying to get somebody out there.
So a face-off. Gotta love the green jerseys. 2 teams that are not afraid to wear green after Labor Day. And this is what you get in the ref goes, are you done? This is what you get in the rivalry games. You know, they're already starting to jockey for position on the face-offs.
Every little thing matters in a matchup like this.
Competitiveness. It was kind of just like the game we had before. Medfield Girls and the Hopkinton Nipmunk Warriors.
Right, that game got a little chippy at times. Along the end boards now, battling it out. That's Thodiel against Sicular, and now here come the Hillers.
Great clean breakout pass on Ian Tosca with a pep in his step.
And Tosca sending it around, jammed up in the corner now. And Westwood able to get it out as they'll work it up the far side, putting it back into Westwood territory. Sam Spavento along the near side now, sent over by Fengler.
Nolan Lewis, keep an eye on him.
Ooh, Hillers were making a change there. There's a shot turned away.
Great release by Lewis.
And off the deflection, a long shot there by Fengler off the mark. Wolverines bringing the heat, and they caught the Hillers there at a couple substitutions and took advantage. Fortunately for the Hillers, no score.
This line right here with Donovan, Martin, and Lewis, one of the most dangerous in the Tri-Valley League.
Sent back to the far side from Spavento. Hillers having a little bit of trouble clearing the zone here in these early minutes. Pass to the top of the circle. There's a shot and deflected out in front. That was Caleb Fengler hoping that Matty Donovan could get the knock on the puck, but the Hiller defenseman right in front. And there's a shot. He thought he had it.
That went through the 5-hole and then scored it out loose.
He thought he had the score. He raised his hands up. Westwood continuing to bring the pressure. A big shot there by Nolan Lewis tonight.
Great save by Spavento. That was a fantastic pass by Dempsey to find Lewis there open for the shot.
Spavento very busy in these last few minutes. Jammed up now along the near side board. Squirts out into Westwood territory.
Westwood almost was going to be called there for too many men on the ice. They got on the bench real quick, but for a second they had 6 guys out there with the goalie, 7 if you count the goalie.
There's a pass by Matt Pedroli into Westwood territory. It goes. Merkel trying to get there. Jammed up along the boards. There's a shot off a defenseman. And now Merkel trying to jam it in. It's turned away.
Unselfish play. Connor Blaney getting in front of that shot.
That was a nice job by Ronan Siglin with the hard shot into the danger zone. Out in front, Siglin off the mark. A deflection by Merkel. Off the side of the net it goes.
Merkel almost able to tip that into the net. Just hit the side of the net. And that puck goes out of play. We'll get a whistle.
Siglin backhands it into the protective netting. 10:15 left to go here in the first period.
A very entertaining start so far. The very high pace between both teams. They're moving the puck very, very well. Also seeing some great passes and forcing the goalies to make some tough saves here early.
Yeah, some great action. Off the face-off now. Siglin wraps it around. Westwood sends it back. Siglin puts it towards the net. And Wolverines come out with it. Flying up the near side, that is Fengler. He takes a hit into the boards, and now a nice pass by Sicular. And it'll be wrapped up off the stick of Seb O'Brien.
It's a nice entry. Sebi left the draw pass there for a shot on net. Spavento gets the save and covers it up for the face-off. They're going to keep the O'Brien line out there. They've been very productive line for the Wolverines all year, going up typically against the other team's best lines.
That puck deflected, and nice catch there by Spavento. We'll get another face-off. Wolverines will change things up. On this face-off, it is Jack Resnick up against Matty Donovan. Off the face-off, along the boards, sent out. A shot there, and that is turned away.
Nice shot by Matty.
Looking to charge in, sent out in front, and it's deflected. Westwood maintains. There's a hard shot, turned away by Spavento. Bringing it around, backhander, and I think that might have went off the side of the net from Nolan Lewis.
Lewis was trying to do the Michigan there.
Wolverines sent it right back into Hiller territory.
Lewis got the puck flat, but it just didn't stay on the stick.
Top of the circle, there's a shot and a glove save by Spavento. That shot from Brian Sullivan.
And that's a pretty good glove. When you're catching it off the, 4 inches off the ice with the glove, that's a pretty good glove hand you got.
Good snag.
Yes.
Get him out there to play shortstop.
That's like Pedroli at shorts. Is he the shortstop, Pedroli? One of them was a shortstop hockey player last year.
Well, Matt Pedroli is also a very good baseball player.
That's what I was thinking. He may not have been the shortstop, but I just remember the name from baseball.
And that is wristed towards the far side. The Hillers looking to race in.
Oh,
Pedroli and Merkel, they got tangled up.
Rarely do you see that happen.
Merkel trying to stuff it in. And still alive, and then finally covered up.
Joyce gets the glove on it, but my goodness, when have you ever seen that where 2 Hiller players had an opportunity for a breakaway and they ran into each other?
They were both flying, too.
And that's the thing about this rink, lively boards. So you'll see a puck go off those boards, and then all of a sudden you'll spring a Hiller player. So having the understanding of what these boards are like is a home ice advantage to know you can really set a guy off on with some space to go in alone.
Right. And there's a shot deflected off the defenseman from DaCosta along the end boards now. Hiller's looking to bring it out. Contested was Pedroli. He sends it towards the blue line. And it's going to be taken by Westwood. Here they come once again. A 2-on-2 here as that backhander deflected. And now looking to bring it around. He'll send it to the blue line. Ooh. And that shot deflected and it went in.
So
it was off the stick of Fengler, and then it deflected off of somebody.
So Fengler shot it. It looked like it might have gone off of Remiza, but they're going to say it's Fengler. So, when you see the first player going to, shake hands with his teammates on the bench in celebration. Fengler was the first guy, so it looks like he's going to be credited with the goal.
So score there for Westwood, and you had to expect something was going to happen with all that pressure they were able to bring.
In the first game of the season, when the Wolverines got that first goal, who was it? Caleb Fengler from the point.
That's a good observation right there.
That's why we get paid the big bucks, Tom.
Absolutely. And it looks like the net came dislodged, and
the puck, trying to get the puck loose. Puck was deep in the undercarriage of the net.
That's why you could barely see it go in.
Yeah. I was like, where is it? There's a little stick battle going on.
Red stick up against Blaney on the face-off.
Dalton battling with Ian Tosca on the face-off.
Along the far side, sent out by Sullivan. Passed back by Fengler. And so back and forth here. Sending it across, Pavento. Popped up the boards and sent into Hiller territory by Dalton.
And the Wolverines looking to play the long game. Put that in deep, changing out guys, fresh legs, and trying to win some puck battles.
There's a shot, and it's covered up. That was off the stick of Connor Blaney.
A very impressive glove by Spavento. That's another low shot that he gets the glove on and gets the whistle.
We'll get another face-off at 7:45 left to go in this first period. An action-packed period. Off the face-off, along the far side, and into the neutral zone goes Lucas Anderson. And now here comes Will Dempsey. He'll send it back. Racing up the ice, that's Donovan. He's contested coming up the far side boards. Some back and forth here, and a flick by Lucas Anderson. The back and forth continues. A backhander up the ice by Martin.
The physical play continues to be a theme. Both teams, it's a boxing match. You want to wear the other team out come third period. And
there's a nice feed. Hiller's looking for a breakaway. Lucas Anderson, he'll take a shot. It's a little high there. Jammed up now along the boards. Getting it out of the corner was Donovan, and into the neutral zone. DaCosta picks it up. DaCosta, his shot was deflected. And now put back up the ice by Moore. Hiller's making a couple changes. And now a swing and a miss there on the attempted one-timer by Resnick. Here comes Westwood. Along the far side, that's Lewis. Puck deflects to the end boards, and DaCosta sends it around the near side, and now trying to bring it back out O'Brien. And we'll get a face-off. I believe it went out of play.
Yep, 6:14 remaining here in a very entertaining first period. Always a pleasure being with you, Tom.
Absolutely. Happy to have you along here for two great games today.
No question about it.
We had to pay you double time, but that's okay.
Yeah, hey.
It was worth it.
I don't know what's colder today. Is the rink colder or outside colder? Both pretty darn cold.
Oh, yeah. It was nice to get up in the hallway up there and warm up a little bit.
Yeah, there's a nice little heater up there.
Here's
Seb
O'Brien, and he's battling it out with Merkel. Merkel takes a hit along the end boards.
Good hit by Lucas Willett.
Along the far side now and set back down. Wolverines doing a good job keeping it in Hiller territory. Hopkinton having a hard time clearing the zone. There's a shot, and into the defenseman it goes. Another one.
Carter Moore, big-time block there for the Hillers. Part of winning hockey is getting in front of some shots, blocking shots. It hurts, but...
He might have a couple bruises after those shots. He took one right off the rib area. Along the neutral zone. Looking to get back up ice is Sullivan, and he was straddling the blue line. We'll get it offsides. Face-off coming up at 5:11 left to go.
So pace continues to be a nice high-paced start to this game. Both teams really doing a good job moving the puck. Moving the puck, getting those entries going, and getting shots to the net.
Westwood looking to charge back into Hiller territory. And nearly stuffed in there. Jammed up along the corner.
Morgan Cox out there. I always celebrate because not too many guys named Morgan these days, so I celebrate quick wins when I find
Is that
other
who
Morgans.
21 is?
Yes.
Ah, so he's 21, not 25.
Yes.
Okay. I have him listed as 25. Along the far side, sent up by Sam Spavento. And now here comes Ian Tosca. Ian Tosca racing into Westwood territory. And there's a shot off the deflection, turned away. That
Big
was off the
save.
stick of Resnick. Along the far side, sent back down by Spavento. Jammed up along the corner. They'll battle it out. And sent away by Westwood into Hiller territory. We'll get an icing. Well, the Hillers finally bringing a little bit of pressure after having a difficult time getting out of their zone for a few minutes.
Icing is always a good sign that the other team's putting, put some pressure on you. So Hiller's definitely starting to really get their game going and getting some good looks on net, forcing some big saves by Joyce.
That shot set wide by DaCosta. Merkel gets it back to Pedroli, who was trying to send it out looking for Mahan, but it's stolen away. Here comes Westwood on a quick break. Lewis approaching, gets it over into the slot, and good defenseman work there.
That puck hit the ceiling and did not come down. So that puck is gone, but not forgotten.
Must have got stuck up there in the tinfoil type of ceiling.
I gotta have to take a look because that's a tight seal it has, the ceiling.
They got all kinds of insulation up there, I'd imagine. The battle for possession set to the end boards, deflected out of play. Well, the Wolverines coming right back with some pressure. Lewis had a quick break up ice along with Luke Martin, who had a nice shot. And Westwood looks to continue to bring some pressure here at 3:40 left to go in the first period. Battle for it along the far side. Poked up the boards by Sullivan. Jammed up in the corner. Hillers come out with it. Popped off the boards by Rivera. And a swing and a miss there by a Westwood Wolverine. Backhanded up the ice by Resnick.
Here we go, the active boards. I mean, that just went off the back board and went right out in front of the net. So Joyce had to get the glove on that because if he didn't, it would have gone right out into, a dangerous area where a Hiller player could, come and whack, get a good look at the net. So
yes, these boards do have a good deflection off of them.
you wanted to keep that secret to yourself, huh? Where don't let us know the secrets about this rink. Always interesting and fun coming here
I
too.
can't tell you the secrets. Come on now.
So how many total rinks in this building? Is it 8?
There's 8 rinks in this.
8 rinks.
Actually,
folks.
it might even be 9.
And folks, one of the best
It's
snack
8 or
bars.
9.
They got pizza, they got cheeseburgers, hamburgers, they got chicken fingers, fries, fountain soda. Incredible. Cam Nappy would
Absolutely.
be having the time of his life at this place.
Parker Rivera set for the face-off. And set to the blue line. Siglin moves it up.
Smart play by Singlin, nothing there. Just throw it in deep in the corner.
Wolverines looking to bring it back up ice. Back and forth along the far side. Sent back by Raph Martin, and now into the neutral zone. Popped off the boards. Wolverines looking to clear. A nice feed up the boards by Galvin.
Good stick lift by Willette. He had a crashing Hiller player on him and lifted the stick to.
Puck comes free. Rivera looking to break away. Sent to the end boards. Wrapped back around by Seb O'Brien. 2.5 and counting left to go. Wolverines approaching as the Hillers in the midst of a change. Sent out in front, and that shot deflected.
Great look.
Big pressure there. Will Dempsey with the shot.
Good movement by the Wolverines, and when you move the puck effectively and you're moving your feet effectively, you're going to get those looks right in front of the net. Sliding that over and just missing on putting that in the back of the net, but really good look. Starting to get some really quality opportunities right now.
A one-timer there by Sullivan ends up along the end boards. Sent back towards Sullivan. He'll flick it to the corner. Noel Lewis trying to dig it out. Contested by Moore. And look at this battle along the far side. Some great back and forth there. Sent across to Iantoska. Iantoska puts it towards the net. It's covered up by Joyce. And he unleashes just in the nick of time. Sullivan flings it up the near side. He connects with Donovan. Knocked across. Lewis picks it up. Trying to turn it back towards the Hiller zone. Resnick denies him. And into Hiller territory goes Fengler. 1.5 minutes left to go in this first period. Hiller's looking for a breakaway here, but Wolverines are going to deny him that time. Set to the near side of Iantoska. Iantoska able to fling it into Westwood territory before he took a hit. And now along the near side and into Hiller territory, and we'll have an icing.
Yeah. With 1.4 minutes remaining here in the first, a high-paced first period, very physical. And we called it.
Certainly is. A lot of big hits.
Never been a game we've called between these two teams where it's felt like a pond hockey game. You know, it's always been heavy hitting early and often.
That's right. Towards the top of the circle. There's a shot turned away off the stick of DaCosta.
That's a great save. There was a lot of traffic in front of Joyce there. He was able to get eyes on it and make the save.
Hiller's doing a nice job the last couple of minutes, keeping it in Westwood territory. There's Pedroli along the end boards. He'll send it out to Spavento. And Spavento putting it into traffic. It was deflected.
Another good save by Joyce. That was a tipped shot that he had to save at the last minute with the redirection. Delayed offside for Hillers. They're going to have to tag up. Wolverines will have some time to make a nice clean breakout.
Here comes Johnson. He'll fling it towards the Hiller net and poked away by Spavento. Jammed up in the corner. And both teams battling it out.
A little rugby scrum.
Right? Seen a couple of those in this first period. A nice feed to Pedroli trying to put on the moves, but Dempsey able to divert him, and that is how the first period will end. It is a 1-0 lead for Westwood as we are through one here at the New England Sports Center. And Morgan, some great back and forth there. It seemed Westwood really had the upper hand in the first few minutes, but the Hillers found their own a little bit and were able to establish some pressure as well, but a good back and forth battle we got here today.
Yeah, I mean, the first period's always that period of kind of, you know, feeling it out and seeing where that team's at. They're completely different teams from when they played in the first game of the year. So seeing where's the team at, what's their pace at, now we're going to see the adjustments come in the second period of personnel, system, all of those things. So it's going to be an exciting second period. Looking forward to a puck drop for that in a few short minutes.
Absolutely, and right now we're going to show you some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller highlights through one. Westwood leads it 1-0. We are live on HCAM. HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. On Tuesday, January 20th, the 9-1 Hillers hosted 13-0 Medfield. Steve Spector and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call. Medfield rebound as it was collected by Camelia and Gary, and now here's the 3 attempts, and it's good. Paige Chanabry. Julia Chatna on the entry. Looking for Resegini, it's stolen away. Naya Anagari on a wide open quick break, and she puts that one in with ease. Trying to work through the defender. It's punched out, and Naya Anagari has a breakaway up and in with ease.
That's a backbreaker right there.
She has 8 points in the second quarter, had 6 in the first, 14 in total. Medfield had a big first half, outscoring the Hillers 41-21, and ended up taking the win 68-29.
On Wednesday, January 21st, Hiller Wrestling traveled to Ashland for their annual Coaches vs. Cancer Night. WACA TV out of Ashland covered the festivities.
So happy that you and Ashland are participating in this program. I just want to hear from your perspective, how you got involved with it and kind of what it means to the Hopkinton community.
Sure. My name's Jessie Kerner. I'm the assistant coach for the Hopkinton wrestling team. This event first came to fruition in 2019. Coach Pete Sakilli came to the Hopkinton coaches and said, I'd really like to do a Coaches versus Cancer event. The first one was at Ashland High School on the stage. We took center stage against cancer, and we've been doing it ever since. It's a really special event. Myself and my brother are coaches of Hopkinton. We lost our mom in 2012. Coach Sakilli lost his mom in 2019. A former assistant coach who's here tonight, Jared Corey, for the Ashland Clockers, had cancer in 2019. And our former head coach, Tim Nelson, lost his dad in 2023. I might be wrong there, but pretty confident. So it's affected all of us so much. I make the Wall of Heroes that's up on the board over there, and there's 190 names this year. It's a really special night, and we're so lucky to come together and have this opportunity.
It really is special, and I know it's a big fundraiser.
Yes.
And I think on our website we'll have more information for folks on if they want to donate, how to donate.
Yep.
And I think you have a goal of $2,500, and you're getting there.
Yes, we have a goal of $2,500 this year. Over the 7 years, we've made more than $30,000 for the American Cancer Society, which is unbelievable. We're really lucky to partner with them, and they do a great job helping patients, and that's what we really want to do. So beyond just good wrestling, it's a great night for Hopkinton and Ashland wrestling.
Ashland took the win in a very close meet, 41-35, and some valuable funds were raised to help in the fight against cancer. On Thursday, January 22nd, Hiller boys and girls swimming hosted Holliston. The Hiller boys ended in a 85-85 tie versus Holliston. The Hiller girls took the win over Holliston, 94-58. Also that Thursday, Hiller Alpine Ski hit the slopes. John Ritz was on the scene to capture the action.
On the blue course, number 813, Michael Cobb from Hopkinton. Time for bid number 812, Alec Turnbull, 46.64. On the red course, 514, Madison Pirelli from West Row. Time for bid number 613, Adam Warinsky, 36.64. On the blue course, number 913, Lucas Hatch from Algonquin.
Be sure to catch Hiller Alpine Ski next Thursday. Broadcast starts at approximately 6:45 p.m. Also that Thursday, Hiller Boys Hockey traveled to Pirelli Veterans Arena in Franklin to battle Medfield. It was a scoreless game heading into the second period.
On the near side, and Spavento able to catch that one. Drops it. Stolen away, though. Here comes Dixon. Towards the net backhander, and he puts it in for Medfield. The Medfield Warriors get a shorthanded score. Matthew Dixon makes it a 1-0 game. Moore will take care of that. Face-off. Popped off the near side boards, and here comes Pedroli approaching that getter, and he ties the game! Just an absolutely perfect pass, and Pedroli taking it up ice. A clean breakaway to the net, and a beauty of a backhander to tie the game at 1 apiece. Back and forth we go along the near side boards. Yeah, we've had a lot of battles along the boards tonight. Out in front, and there's a shot. And Luke Dixon able to put it in.
Medfield led 2-1 heading into the third period.
Off the face-off. Listed up the ice there. Sent across that line to Costa. In the midfield territory. See if there was Pimento. Sent down in front of the net. And it's popped in! What a feed to the front of the net to Finmon, who pops it in and reties the game at 2 apiece. Here. Iantoska getting in there. O'Neal. Back to Iantoska. Iantoska gets it over. Now sent across to Spavento. Spavento gets it into the neutral zone. Here comes Lucas Anderson up the far side. Sends it back. O'Neal with a shot turned away. And off the rebound, here comes Luke Dixon. Looking to approach. He's diverted. Getting in front of him to Costa. Sent to the blue line now. Top of the right circle. Owen Hicks. And it's popped in! Hicks put it towards the net, and it was put in by Matthew Dixon.
The Warriors ended up pulling away and capturing the 5-2 win over the Hillers. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. Founded by Dr. Jill Tansey in 2003, the Dentist at Hopkinton provides state-of-the-art dental care in a comfortable and relaxing setting to patients of all ages. They are located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
Welcome back to the New England Sports Center. We're just about ready for the second period, a 1-0 Westwood lead. As we head into period number 2, the Westwood Wolverines have arrived, and we are just about ready to get the second period underway.
A little gamesmanship, Tom. You know, you come out a little late and you get everyone thinking, you know, a little frustrated and all that. I like it. A little gamesmanship by the Wolverines.
Yeah, the Hillers are out here,
out here
relatively early.
Like, what's going on here? I love it. The old TVL gamesmanship. You got to have an edge. You know, it's a mental game as well as the physical game of going out there, finishing checks, and putting the puck in the net.
And that's why you get back here like the last second before we're supposed to go on.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's why. Hey, you're Hopkinton. I'm Westwood. I was a little late in between here. You know, hey, it's we're staying on top of our games here, Tom.
Tom Nappy, Morgan Donahue, happy to be with you on the call. Dave McCarthy on camera, and we are ready for the second period. Hillers in the white, Westwood in the green. On the face-off, Finn Mahan against Matty Donovan, and we are underway. Hillers working right to left across your screen. That is sent up, deflected into Westwood territory, so right back up the ice by Sullivan, and here comes Lewis, pass, and a shot, and a great save there. It was a good feed of Matty Donovan.
What a pass by Nolan Lewis and Matt Donovan with a heavy shot on net. Great save by Spavento.
And here's Donovan approaching once again along the corner. Looking to send it out, puck deflected.
All three captains for the Wolverines, Tom, juniors. So Sullivan right there, Matty Donovan, number 7, and Nolan Lewis right here on the near side, number 6.
And here they come once again looking for pressure. Denied that time as Carter Moore got in the way. Moore picking it up along the end boards as he brings it up the far side. Rushes it into Westwood territory, collected by Fengler.
Fengler is looking for Romiza. Good stick there by the...
Yeah, some keep away by DaCosta.
Hello, defense.
Around the boards it goes, sent back up by Romiza. Jammed up in the corner. Battle for it. Tough to see in that corner at times. And there's a shot from the blue line by Johnson. Turned away.
Freshman. Romiza, Johnson, a couple freshmen on the Wolverines really making their impact felt. Wow,
that's
that puck got
deflected,
through.
Turned away, and a shot off the side of the net.
That was a strong shot by, it wasn't a heavy shot, but strong off on the release by Blaney to get that through the net. He had to shoot that through 2 Hiller sticks.
Yeah, one thing that this Wolverines team is doing a really good job at today is getting the puck on the net and putting it in that danger zone. Resnick up against O'Brien. Lifted across to the far side, a battle for it. And put towards the net, just off the mark there by Ian Tosca. Back and forth.
Remember
along
his
the
brother,
boards.
was it Wyatt Ian Tosca, his brother?
You are correct.
Big
Yeah,
kid,
another
lacrosse
terrific
player
athlete.
and great hockey player.
Spavento gets it over. Here comes Lucas Anderson and company. A nice send out by Resnick.
A whistle, the net must be off.
Yeah, I believe it is.
So, Tom, for the millions of viewers that are watching at home, I was just checking the numbers. They're fantastic. But if you're looking for some fun entertainment and you have TikTok, just search the New England Sports Center, and there's some funny videos of you are on rink 32 and you have locker room 172A. And it just gives you a fun laugh of when you come here and see this incredible arena with 8 rinks. It makes you have a fun laugh about how special this place is.
There's a shot turned away. That was Raph Martin. Now sent out towards the slot, deflected to the far side boards. Along the blue line, put back towards the Westwood end. And now the puck squirts out. Wolverines looking for a breakaway here.
Sicular.
Approaching, and a glove save off the Sicular shot.
Sicular, a big body, and he's really emerged this year for the Wolverines, having himself a fantastic year. He's scored a bunch of goals already, and this is the depth. This is depth line, and there really is no 1, 2, or 3 line. You have the first line, second line, third line. They're all equally collaborating in with the scoring efforts.
Finn Mahan on the face-off for the Hillers. Up against Donovan. The puck squirts out, battle for it along the boards. Big hits delivered. Back into the neutral zone. Fengler sends it across, backhanded up the ice by Sullivan, and now looking to approach Donovan. He'll take a shot, wide of the net it goes. And now battle for it along the boards. Pedroli got in there, backhanded up the ice by Mahan. Sent back to the near side, over to Donovan. Donovan putting on the moves. He'll take a shot off the defender, it goes. Getting in his way was Merkel, and now a battle along the corner.
I understand Donovan's grandmother's watching from Florida, jealous. Some nice weather while watching this game.
We trade places.
Yes. And his Aunt Kippy watching in the Cape. Kippy, a Westwood legend.
Hillers trying to get it out of their zone, but having a hard time, and I think we're going to get an offsides call here.
We're going to get our first penalty of the game.
First penalty.
Fengler.
It'll be on Caleb Fengler for a trip. 2-minute power play coming up for the Hillers.
So first penalty of the game, first power play opportunity of the game, going to go to the Hillers.
Can you believe it? It's the second period. That's only our first penalty.
It's especially with all the physical play, and the high emotions. You figure there's usually 1 or 2 each period.
Connor Merkel against Connor Blaney.
They're going to reset them and they're going to kick out. They're going to kick out Merkel.
Yeah. Taking his place will be Resnick. Here's Ian Tosca. Gets it to the point. Now to the near side. Spavento over to Pedroli. Pedroli with a wrister. It's just wide.
Great shot.
Merkel
high.
trying to dig it out. Sent out in front. Ian Tosca looking for the shot, but the Westwood defenseman able to get in front of him.
Westwood doing a good job on that net front on those passes. They're trying to send it to 5 feet, 10 feet in front of the net. They're really doing a good job of getting sticks on sticks.
Along the corner, rushed around to the near side. And Merkel comes out with it. Sends it over towards Resnick.
Ooh, squirts it loose.
Yeah, he got by Pedroli there. Pedroli turns it back up ice. Nice little move there. Here he comes up the near side. Approaching, leaves it out in front, and it's knocked away.
Another good stick on the net front by the Wolverines.
Spavento now. Looking to close in, brings it around. Gets it out to Merkel. Back to Spavento in the circle. And he'll send it out.
Door. That's a drawn up play there where you do heavy passing, heavy movement on one side, and then you open up that back door for
into the slot. That shot deflected off the stick of Ian Tosca.
Big save by Joyce.
Hillers able to maintain. There's a shot just wide goes Merkel. Puck will end up all the way around into Westwood territory. No icing with the power play in effect. 20 seconds left on the power play. Make that 25 seconds it was. Some of the lines are broken on the scoreboard.
Some of the lighting's out on there, yeah.
Who hit that with the puck, I wonder? Merkel up the far side, looking to close in. He's denied, and then off the deflection, a shot there, but it's wide by Resnick.
And all even. Fengler's trying to get out of the box. He's stuck in the box.
Well, he still has 2 seconds. Now he can get out.
Oh, that's the clock again, where it's you don't know exactly the time because one of the bulbs is out. Nothing like an old school rinks with a bulb or 2 out.
We were at full strength. Pedroli along the end boards. Gets it out to Ian Tosca. Spavento moves it up to Pedroli. Pedroli looking to approach. He takes a shot, turned away off the deflection, and what a save!
My goodness, save of the game. It looked like he had an open net. Joyce worked his way over to get the pad on that. Beautiful.
And that was quick stick work by Pedroli, even getting that deflection, but a tremendous save there by Joyce.
What a move by Pedroli as well. Went through a couple Wolverine guys to have that look and that opportunity.
Along the end boards, Ian Tosca trying to move it out. Westwood looking for some pressure as it's been all Hillers for the last couple minutes.
It's a long shift.
Tosca, nice feed, a backhander, turn away, loose block, brush away by the defenseman.
Long shift for the Wolverines. They're going to need to get a change.
Along the far side now. The Hillers looking to keep Westwood from getting that change, and they're going to take it. Wolverines changed up the front line.
That's the thing here in the second period, Tom. You have the long change, so you have to really get it deep to get a clean change.
Parker Rivera looking for a breakaway, got it through a defenseman's legs, but couldn't get there in time.
So while we have a few seconds, I want to just call out, the season of both these teams. So Hopkinton had a big win over Barnstable early this year. Barnstable, I believe, the only team to beat Nauset. So they certainly have a lot of respect.
That was a huge win.
They had also a win over Duxbury, who was always a tough team in Division II. So some really big wins on the Hopkinton side. Wolverines have some as well.
Well, how about Wolverines? The last several games, 6-0-1.
Yep, they have, I think, they're in the top 10 for.
Yeah, look at that. A
nice
one-timer
block
there, turned away. It was a great feed from Pedroli to Merkel. Popped off the boards by DaCosta. The Hillers picked up a big win this past Wednesday, a road win against a very tough Norton team, 1-0 final.
That's a tough place to play, too, at Foxborough. They really
haven't been to that rink yet.
No.
Along the end boards.
3 rinks there as opposed to the 8 here.
Oh, all kinds of pushing going on.
Yes.
Battling it out. Merkel was trying to stuff it in, but ended up sending it back towards the end boards. Jammed up now once again along the end boards. Pedroli sends it out, but the Westwood defense will take care of that one.
Good stick by Dempsey.
Sent up by Blaney. And the Hillers
going to get another penalty, but this is now going to be a penalty on the Hillers. Westwood going to go to the power play.
So we'll have a delayed call. They're going to pull their goalie with the upcoming penalty call, and now we'll get that call.
Joyce is like, I just skated all the way out here, and we had no time on the bench, you know. But they're going to get their first power play look of the game.
Well, big
interference.
Big opportunity here for Westwood. Already up 1-0, now on the power play. It's called against Connor Merkel. And he's not happy about it. On the face-off, Resnick up against Blaney. 6:53 left to go in the second period. Westwood on the power play for 2 minutes and counting.
That puck went airborne right off the draw.
Puck flying all over the place today. Wolverines trying to draw something up and get some pressure going. That's sent to the far side from Lewis, and here they come. Battling it out is Sullivan. Along the near side now. Looking to approach. There's a shot turned away. That was off the stick of Blaney.
On the half wall.
Put towards the net. And a nice send away by Ian Tosca. Picked up by Blaney. Blaney racing up the ice with it. Able to get around a couple of Hillers there, and then finally able to take it away and send it up was Anderson. Well, the Hillers almost thought about making a change, but then they said stay out there.
Yep.
Because here comes Westwood once again. Lewis along the end boards, brings it around, sends it out. And now the top of the right circle. Blaney put it on the moves. That shot deflected. Along the high slot, Sullivan gets it back over to the near side. A nice steal there. Wristed up the ice by Anderson. Good steal by Parker Rivera.
Taylor's doing a good job. The Wolverines haven't had a chance to set up their power play. You want to be able to set up in the zone to move the puck that way. They haven't been able to do that just yet.
Here they come once again, however, approaching.
Trying to stuff that near side.
Yeah, that was Matty Donovan.
15 seconds left on the power play.
Good PK so far for the Hillers. Fengler trying to pick it up along the end boards. He was contested by Ian Tosca. And now sent out from Sullivan.
All even.
And we are back to even strength. A good penalty kill by the Hillers. That shot just wide of the net. Off Anderson. So back and forth along the far side. Flipped up the ice over to Romiza. And there's a shot and brushed away. That shot from O'Brien. Romiza battling it out with Spavento. Sent to the blue line. A shot there. It's wide. Off the stick of Fengler. Puck squirts out to the far side. Up the boards goes Fengler with it. And now a battle for it in the corner. Back to Fengler it goes. He'll take a shot turned away.
That's so key as a defenseman shooting from the point. You want to get pucks through the net. You don't want them to be blocked, so low, hard, and also knowing where the openings are. Very smart play there. Fengler getting it to the net, forcing a save, getting a rebound.
4:02 left to go in this second period, and we're seeing some good glimpses of pressure from both sides.
We've seen 2 power plays as well.
Finn Mahan up against Matty Donovan. Top of the circle, that shot deflected. Ends up right to the point, and the traffic he goes with it. Some back and forth here. Wristed up the ice by Merkel. Westwood looking to attack once again. Sent out by Fengler. Around the boards now, trying to get it out of the corner is Lewis, tied up with a couple of Hillers. Sent around by Moore.
Kept in.
And a shot on net from the left point by Fengler.
Those one hoppers are always put a scare in anyone.
Wristed towards the near side by Siglin. And now picked up along the end boards by Moore.
Oh.
He's able to get it out, and the Hillers might have a breakaway. Petroli approaching backhander. No, he's denied. And now trying to stuff it in.
Sean Joyce, what a save. But Tom, that's the lively boards we were talking about.
Merkel with the pass, looking for Petroli, and we get a whistle.
Those boards allow the Hiller players to kind of sneak behind the Wolverine defense. The Wolverine defense think, all right, it's going off the boards. Like, I think I have the angle. I don't think it's going to be too hard. But it picks up speed off those boards, and it's timed very well by the Hiller players getting right behind the Wolverine defense.
What a great save by
That's the second or
Joyce
third
there.
time we've seen it happen tonight.
Off the face-off. Sam Spavento, and then it was knocked by Ian Tosca, and it's wrapped up.
Joyce, very active. Joyce got his first varsity start in that first game of the season that we called shutout. What a way to start your first varsity career game. Played terrific. And same goes to, Spavento. I don't know if it was his first game, but he played an outstanding game for the Hillers in that first game.
Yeah, that game, it started off with a whole lot of offense, obviously 2 quick Westwood goals, and then it was all defense for the rest of the way.
Yep.
Jammed up along the near side corner. Battle for it. And coming out with it, Ian Tosca. Into the slot he goes, and that shot is wide.
Good patience by Ian Tosca.
Dempsey sends it up the far side, squirts out into Hiller territory. Sam Spavento is there. And that pass stolen away, sent out in front, and nice stop by the Hiller defense. Ian Tosca now. Ian Tosca looking to approach. Leaves it out for Lucas Anderson. There's a shot, and it's deflected off the stick of Thodiel. Sent up the near side into Hiller territory. Looking to bring it around is Blaney. He's contested by Thodiel. Ooh, so
ricochet.
Couple shots going on there. Along the near side boards.
Blaney coming off with O'Brien coming on.
You gotta watch him along the end board. Some good physical play, maybe a couple sucker punches once in a while.
We're gonna get a penalty here, so we're gonna get a slash call, I believe, on the Hillers. I think it's gonna be on Ian Tosca.
Oh boy.
Wolverine's gonna go back on the power play. A little frustration from Ian Tosca.
And you are correct, slash call Ian Tosca. And this is something the Hillers have to avoid. Sometimes they get into too much penalty trouble, and it ultimately ends up hurting them.
Yep. But they did a great job on the last kill. They didn't allow Westwood to set up, and I'll show you when I mean set up. When you're in there and you're able to start moving the puck around and, you're not really chasing or racing, you're doing it on your terms, that's what you want to be doing on the power play.
Right. Merkel up against Connor Blaney. Blaney sends it back.
So this is setting it up right here. When you have it like this, stationary-ish.
There's a shot. Turned away. And here comes Merkel, looking to work it into Westwood territory. And he'll take a nice shot. That's off the leg pad of Joyce.
This is key, though, is the entries. The Hillers doing a good job. They clog the middle, and then they put some pressure on. But Nolan Smart curls up here to try and settle it down, let their players get into where they need to go.
He'll take a shot right at the net. Glove save, Spavento.
There's that glove we've been talking about.
Quick snag there. Yeah, I mean, the reaction time by both these goalies, Sean Joyce, Colton Spavento, very impressive.
Yeah, two of the best in the TVL.
I would agree. 1:03 left to go in the second period, 1:23 left on the Westwood power play. Along the far side now. Looking to approach. A wrister there, a little high on that shot by Matty Donovan. Lewis along the near side. Leaves it for Donovan. Donovan gets it over to the left circle. Wrister there, and it's wrapped up. A shot by Brian Sullivan. Another big save by the junior Colton Spavento.
The best penalty killer you can have on the ice is the goaltender. And the goaltender now, not only just getting that save, allows you to change up your personnel. You're getting fresh legs out there. So that's a big save for the Hillers to get some new killers out there, and they've already got a minute off the clock on the penalty kill.
Finn Mahan up against Seb O'Brien. Set up by Romiza. There's a shot, and it's wrapped up off the stick of Fengler.
I like that delay by Fengler. He delayed for a second to get that shot off, where he was waiting for some more traffic to get in front of the net. Make it a little more difficult for Spaventa to see. Smart play.
30 seconds left in the period. Sent to the end boards. Now along the near side they go. There's Dempsey. He puts it into traffic, brushed away. Merkel backhands it up the ice. Chasing it back is O'Brien. 10 seconds left in the period as Seb O'Brien moves it up the ice. So that's Fengler, rather. And big hits delivered along the far side, and that'll do it for the second period. What a sequence in that period. A couple colossal hits along the boards.
Yeah, it was, this game's picking up. It's a one-goal game, and they know that, hey, that next goal, we said this in the girls' game, the next goal is going to be the biggest of the game. It's either going to be the tying goal or it's going to be give you a 2-goal lead. So, you know, I mean, I feel like we keep saying this on the games, but I can't wait for this third period.
Absolutely. It's going to be action-packed and full of big hits and probably some great shots.
Yep.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. So
Absolutely.
You're going to want to stick around, but right now we're going to step away for a few minutes, show you some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller happenings, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the third period. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Hockey on HCAM.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. On Wednesday, January 21st, Hiller Wrestling traveled to Ashland for their annual Coaches vs. Cancer Night. WACA TV out of Ashland covered the festivities.
So happy that you and Ashland are participating in this program. I just want to hear from your perspective, you know, how you got involved with it and kind of what it means to the Hopkinton community.
Sure. My name's Jessie Carner. I'm the assistant coach for the Hopkinton wrestling team. This event first came to fruition in 2019. Coach Pete Sakilli came to the Hopkinton coaches and said, I'd really like to do a Coaches versus Cancer event. The first one was at Ashland High School on the stage. We took center stage against cancer, and we've been doing it ever since. It's a really special event. Myself and my brother are coaches of Hopkinton. We lost our mom in 2012. Coach Sakilli lost his mom in 2019. A former assistant coach who's here tonight, Jared Corey, for the Ashland Clockers, had cancer in 2019. And our former head coach, Tim Nelson, lost his dad in 2023. I might be wrong there, but pretty confident. So it's affected all of us so much. I make the wall of heroes that's up on the board over there, and there's 190 names this year. It's a really special night, and we're so lucky to come together and have this opportunity.
It really is special, and I know it's a big fundraiser.
Yes.
And I think on our website we'll have more information for folks on if they want to donate, how to donate.
Yep.
And I think you have a goal of $2,500, and you're getting there.
Yes, we have a goal of $2,500 this year. Over the 7 years, we've made more than $30,000 for the American Cancer Society, which is unbelievable. We're really lucky to partner with them, and they do a great job helping patients, and that's what we really want to do. So beyond just good wrestling, it's a great night for Hopkinton and Ashland wrestling.
Ashland took the win in a very close meet, 41-35, and some valuable funds were raised to help in the fight against cancer.
This program is brought to you in part by TVLsports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLsports.net. TVLsports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school.
Friday, January 23rd, Hiller girls basketball look to get back in the win column versus Dover Sherborne.
On the shot, and the Hillers get it back. Here goes Restaghini. Kicks it out.
Wide open.
Three ball. Got it. Gabby Simulus.
Big shot.
Initial shot missed by Monica Gibbs. Another nice rebound for the Hillers as they work around the perimeter. Rabinovich, surrounded by defenders, kicks it out. Three attempt. Got it. Murphy, Chatton, Urette. Vallis over to Restaghini. And now Chatton gets it back up top to Vallis. Now to Whiteman Cross. Up top, Chatton, Urette. Oh, she's feeling it. 8 points for Murphy, Chatton, Urette. Chatton, Urette, drive it in.
Oh, yeah, she's
up for the shot. There it is.
Left-handed, too.
Whiteman Cross, drive it in. Gets it up top, Rabinovich. Over to the corner. Three ball. Got it.
Oh, man.
Tegan Restaghini.
For Dover Sherborne and for Gibbs.
And the Hillers trying to strike back. They will.
Man.
Murphy Chatton-Urette says, well, I could do that also.
It's like a shooting gallery here tonight.
Up by 19, and they get another turnover. Collected by Riesenberger. Sends it down, and Chatton with the finish.
That is incredible body control. Had no time to catch and shoot.
A dominant first half for the Hillers led to a great win for Hopkinton as they took the game 66-50. The Hiller girls officially clinch a playoff spot as they improve to 10-2 on the season. On Saturday, January 24th, Hiller boys hockey hosted Bellingham, and they got the scoring going early and often.
10 seconds until one of the penalties expire. Sent to the far side. Bellingham going to take one last crack at it. See if they can take advantage of this two-man advantage. Sent out and put back into Hiller territory, but there to catch up with it. Carter Moore, both penalties have expired. In the Bellingham territory we go. Charge it in. There's a shot and a score. Will Iantoska in the right place at the right time. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Hillers. So if need be, it would continue into the second period. Top of the circle. There's a shot off the leg pad. There's Jack Resnick. Pedroli with a shot, and it's in! Matt Pedroli bringing the heat. All right, Tosca looking to steal it once again, and he will. Approaching, takes it in front of the net, and a loose puck, and it ends up in! Tosca gets it towards the net, and then it was deflected in, and it's going to be, I believe, Lucas Anderson getting credit for the score. Merkel was able to whiz by two defenders there. And a beauty of a pass by Iantoska. Merkel just waiting on the side of the net, and he stuffs it in. And the Hillers have another power play score. Hillers have it. Hahn flips it up the ice. He was looking to feed it to Pedroli there. Here comes Paventa. He'll leave it behind. There's a shot by Pedroli. Turned away off the rebound, and it's put in. Connor Merkel with the score. Along the end boards, there's a back and forth here. Sent out in front, and a backhander into the net by Carl Gau. Tosca looking to send it out. He was contested. There's a shot, and ringing it in. That is, I believe that was number 19 for the Hillers, and it was Brendan Jean. And Tosca looking to approach. And with ease, Will Iantoska Tosca nets another one. Ryan Tosca just burning and turning around everybody.
2 goals in the first period, 3 more in the second period, and 3 more in the third period. The Hillers take the 8-0 win over Bellingham and improve to 5-6-1. Will-Ian Tosca and Connor Merkel had 2 goals each for the Hillers in the win. Bellingham falls to 3-11-1. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. Founded by Dr. Jill Tansey in 2003, the Dentist at Hopkinton provides state-of-the-art dental care in a comfortable and relaxing setting to patients of all ages. They are located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
Welcome back. We are underway in the third period, and a quick shot right off the bat, and it's wrapped up. And we'll get a face-off, 8 seconds in. Quick shot by Westwood. There's another one, and
wow. That got through, but ricocheted behind or to the right of the net.
That was just off by Fengler. Pressure right off the bat from Westwood as they started the third period with some of those power play seconds remaining. Yeah. Now only 2 seconds on the power play left.
I'm not sure what the call is because I thought it was an icing. I think what happened was they whistled thinking it was an icing and realized there's still 2 seconds left on the power play. So when there's a mistake made, they typically will put the face off at center ice.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, so center ice it is.
All even.
Here comes Westwood driving up the ice. There's a shot and turned away. That was a beauty of a feed of Luke Martin, who nearly was able to pop one in. A great save by Spavento. Sent back out, and now the Hillers looking to clear. We're at even strength. DaCosta gets it over to the far side. Wristed up the ice by Resnick.
2-on-2.
And here we go. Westwood driving into Hiller territory once again. Over to the far side corner. Donovan trying to dig it out. And Lewis now with it. Leaves it at the blue line. Sent down and around by Sullivan. Jammed up along the near side and shot out to Sullivan. Sullivan moves it to the near side and back into Hiller territory. Spavento gets it to Resnick, and now he's contested. All right, Tosca gets in there, battling it out with Dalton.
Blaney gets a turnover. He's trying to steer it up to the defense, but picked off by the Hillers. Looked like that was Connor Merkel.
Merkel sends it out over to Resnick. And here comes Merkel on a break. Merkel along the near side, looking to get around the defender. He's diverted. Dempsey got in his way. Along the end boards now, puck sent out. Pedroli looking to approach. He got tangled up. Merkel backhands it towards the net. Pedroli trying to sneak it out. And he's denied. Wolverines looking to move it back out, but the Hillers with other ideas. Steal there by Bahan. Flicked up the ice by the Wolverines. Backhanded to the far side by DaCosta.
So normally that would look like an offside, right? But because the Hillers bring that back into their own zone, it negates any type of offside.
Shot across to DaCosta. Back to the near side, he goes with it. Popped off the boards by O'Brien. Sent up by DaCosta. Back and forth we go here. Here's Sullivan moving it up into Hiller territory. DaCosta gets it over. And a nice send out to Pedroli. Getting in his way was Fengler. Westwood back in Hiller territory. That shot is just wide of the net. Sent out to the far side. And the Hillers clear the zone.
That's going to be no icing. So puck is played.
Just over 3 minutes into the third period. There remains a 1-0 Westwood lead. Driving down O'Brien.
Spavento.
And he backhands it off the side of the net.
Sam Spavento was looking for a big hit there on O'Brien. O'Brien did a good job getting out of the way.
Nice job by Ian Tosca getting that into Westwood territory. Battle for it now along the boards. Nolan Lewis has it. Lewis racing up. Takes the shot, and it's wrapped up. A good save by Spavento. We'll get a face-off.
Tom, I was talking in between periods with Mark from Mass Neutral Zone, which they go to all the hockey games. They typically had a lot of the D1 games, but he said he's very impressed with the pace by both these teams and the players. You know, for a Division II game, he said it's got, you know, kind of a Division I feel to it. So
yeah, I believe we'll have St. John's coming in here to play next.
Yes.
There's a shot out in front. That's turned away. Another turnaround shot there, wrapped up. That was off the stick of Matty Donovan. Westwood bringing the pressure.
Spavento got that Tom Barrasso look with the righty glove and just a brick wall.
I'll tell
He's
you,
a Massachusetts native.
his goaltending is keeping this a one-score game, that's for sure. Sent up to the blue line, a wrister there. Just over the net goes James Galvin. Now jammed up along the corner.
All puck battles from here on out, Tom.
Galvin sends it up the far side, back into Hiller territory. Spavento with it, looking to connect with Pajoli. That pass intercepted by Martin. He rings it around. And sent back up the far side. Merkel trying to find it. He will. Looking to bring it out. He's contested. And now contested along behind the net. And getting tripped up behind. We're going to have a penalty coming.
It's going to be a tripping on Luke Martin.
Thodiel gets it over as the Hillers goalie comes out with the delayed penalty coming up. Pajoli. Pajoli gets it along the blue line too. Thodiel. Thodiel looking to approach. Hillers have the extra attacker. Takes a shot, turned away. And now we're going to get the penalty call. It's going to be the first Westwood penalty of the game, if I'm not mistaken, Morgan.
I think no.
This is the second one.
Second one, yeah. Fengler had one. Remember when I thought that he was stuck in the box, but there was still time left on the clock?
Yes. So I think we're at 2 apiece now, right?
Yes, I think it's two apiece.
Merkel up against Blaney, off the face-off. Hiller is on the power play.
I got to laugh. There's definitely some adult old man hockey that was played on this rink.
Oh, Pajoli just wide.
They have a Coors Light full beer can in the penalty box.
Yeah, that was probably from last night with the
beer,
men's league.
Beer league.
Can't have that.
Not even open. It's a full beer. So anyone who's watching that's over the age of 21.
Yeah, go find it at the.
It's in the Westwood penalty
finders
box.
and keepers aisle.
Lost and found.
Lost and found. And that shot across. Deflects off the boards.
Oh, great block by Fengler. That one hurt.
Great block. Good send away by Westwood to kill some time on the Hiller power play. Here comes Merkel. He gets it back to the near side. All right, Tosca got in there briefly, and puck squirts out. Westwood has it. Fengler moves it back. Wolverines trying to send it up ice.
Oh!
Big hit delivered as Pajoli got tied up with Donovan, and we might have a call here. Donovan took a big hit from Pajoli.
I'm going to say no penalty.
Oh, no penalty. All right.
Yep.
So it was just a big hit.
I think they kind of ran into each other a little bit.
Yeah, they were both.
It's not really the time of, no one's really trying to lay a big open ice hit on a special teams, whether it's power play or penalty kill. I think they just ran into each other.
No, it looked like one was trying to go up ice, the other was trying to go down ice, and they just kind of collided.
Yeah, it looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. He's got family watching back home, so I'll keep him updated. He's getting a couple deep breaths in, it looked like, but he's going to be okay. Shout out to, I know his Aunt Kippy's watching, and family. I think grandmother's watching as well in Florida with Maddie Donovan.
A nice move there, wrister, and that is shot out of play off the stick of Blaney.
So 30 seconds remaining, I think 30 seconds. We got a couple missing bulbs on the Westwood side of the penalty lettering, but I believe 30, yes. No, that was 35, I guess. No, I was wrong.
Yeah, where are you supposed to fix those?
Here's need a ladder.
Goalie.
You got a ladder? I'll get that puck too.
We'll get Dave to do it.
He could do it standing. He's so tall.
Sent back into Hiller territory.
So Matty Donovan, I'm already seeing he's got his helmet on. He's ready to go for the next shift. So good to see.
Well, he's a tough kid. So
a warrior.
I don't think there's much that's going to keep him off the ice.
Nope.
Resnick battling it out.
The legacy
Merkel
Wolverine.
getting through. The Hillers, they have the numbers. Here's Iron Tosca, puck brushed away. A big play there by the Westwood defender. Spavento sends it far side. Somebody lost a stick. Sent back to Spavento. Along the end boards now, Parker Rivera leaves it behind and off the side of the net there.
Loose.
That was Raph Martin trying to sneak one in. Back and forth along the near side. Into Hiller territory we go. Catching up with it back ice, Chris Resnick, as he tries to move it up. So back and forth along the boards, and now Westwood able to get it across. Sent into Hiller territory from Sullivan. 7:13 and counting left to go in this third period. They got to get that stick off the ice, Morgan.
It is not in a good spot, right in the middle of the ice, too.
Along the corner.
Oh, the puck almost hit the stick.
It did.
Almost hit it again.
Here's Rivera. Rivera moves it up the near side.
And that stick will be picked up now after the icing.
We'll finally get somebody to
I don't
pick
even
up
think
the
it's a
stick.
broken one. I think it's just a loose stick.
No,
so.
it's someone, I saw it from the corner of my eye.
Yeah, Ian
They
Toscas.
just flung their stick, not intentionally.
No, it just happened.
Slipped out of their hand and went flying.
I've done that a couple times when there's a player on a breakaway and I just happen to lose my stick and it happens to knock the puck loose.
Yeah,
happens every now and then.
Yeah, it happened to me with my headset earlier. Resnick up against Donovan. 6:54 left. And we are continue to be at even strength. We'll see how long we stay there. Puck squirts out. Westwood able to catch up with it. Sullivan sending it back up. Along the inboards, Moore gets it over. Back to Moore from DeCosta. Hillers trying to slip it into Westwood territory. They will. With it is Fengler. He sends it up to their side. And Tosca gets it over. Moore pushing it into Westwood territory. And he'll do it again. Westwood will clear it right back.
I'm going to say it's an icing.
And
Westwood bench not happy with that. I mean, it looked like it ricocheted off a couple Westwood players.
It did.
Yeah. And they're having words. The official, I think Nolan Lewis telling him, hey, I got it. He's trying to have a calm conversation with him.
It ricocheted off a number of things there.
I think the far side official saying maybe he disagreed, but he's going to at least give, an explanation to head coach Matt Siebert. It looked like it hit two players. I am biased, but
We'll have to review the tape later.
Yes. I'm checking right now. That's the beauty of YouTube.
Finn Mahan up against Matty Donovan. And the official still talking to Coach
Matt Siebert.
Yeah.
Some good viewership right now, Tom.
Of course, you're here.
Oh, hey, HCAM is hockey night in the U.S. HCAM is where you go to watch it.
That's right.
Had two great games.
Who needs hockey night in Canada when you got this?
You got hockey night in Marlborough.
The best hockey in New England right here.
You got John Butchergross and Barry Melrose. I'm going to have to grow my hair long, slick it back. Get the mane going.
Noah Lewis with it. Nice moves there. Gets it over to Fengler. Back to Lewis. He moves it up, and here comes Donovan. He'll take a shot just wide.
Heavy shot.
Yeah,
big hit behind the net.
Brought the heat with that shot. Set back up by Sullivan. Westwood in the midst of a change. Sam Spavento gets it over. And now trying to work his way up Merkel. And now into the neutral zone we go. Merkel along the far side. Wrists it towards the Westwood net. Picked up by Fengler. He'll shoot it up the near side. And the Hillers just got a substitution in.
So 5 minutes, the final five. What, brought to you by HCAM Sports Talk?
That's right. Set the cross to the near side.
It's crunch time now. Inside 5 minutes, 1 goal game.
Yeah, the Hillers are going to be looking to bring the pressure, trailing 1-0.
Great job by Dempsey using his speed and size to change direction and make a nice clean breakout.
And there's a nice steal by Ian Tosca. He was looking for a Resnick. Pass got away from him. Jammed up along the corner now in a battle for it. Sent up the near side into Hiller territory. Acosta gets it over. Resnick flips it into Westwood territory towards the net. It's covered up by Joyce, and we'll get a face-off.
Going to change up the lines, both teams.
This face-off comes at 4:18 left to go.
This is where the depth matters. This is where if you're rolling 3 lines and 4D, 6D, this is where it becomes a difference maker.
Absolutely.
Final 5 minutes.
Here we go. Final 5 minutes. Brought to you by HCAM Sports Talk.
Yes, and it's not, Tom, it's not just the do you have it left in your legs. It's the mental mistakes. When you are mentally sharp because of your endurance, you are making sure you're not making any bad mistakes when it matters the most.
Here's Merkel looking to close in, and it is sent just wide of Pajoli. Jammed up along the near side. Pajoli looking to sneak it out. Westwood defense ready for it. The Wolverines have been very good defensive-wise at getting bodies in front of the net, not letting the Hillers have too many openings to work with. That shot's just wide. And another shot off the side of the net there, and now a battle along the end boards. It was Seb O'Brien on that shot. And Wolverines, they wouldn't mind just pinning it along the boards, and looking to sneak it in there was Willette.
Yeah.
And a good save.
You know, I like that play. Throw it to the net. There's some traffic. You get some pinball going on. You know, it's nothing to lose.
Well, he had the opportunity off the deflection. He figured the net's right there. Why not try it?
3 minutes, 23 remaining. 1 goal game still.
Resnick up against Donovan. That is sent out into the high slot. That shot deflected off a defender. Along the boards now. Back and forth here. And Westwood trying to pin it along the boards. Hillers come out with it. And they got a 2-on-1. Here comes Thodiel. Gets it over to Ian Tosca. He's diverted. And the Wolverines now going to have the numbers coming up ice. Noel Lewis with it, puts it towards the net. And a glove save by Spavento.
I love that patience there. He was waiting for that lane just to open up and was looking for his cousin, Luke Martin. But it was a great play by the Hillers to get a stick on that where it went airborne and then gloved by Spavento.
Face-off comes at 2:53 left to go. Over to Lewis, looking to approach. A good stop by Pajoli.
That's
Lewis,
a design play.
Looking to send it out. He's contested. So back and forth along the boards. Pajoli comes out with it. Pajoli flying up the far side. Looking to put it towards the net, and that shot deflected.
He had a pep in his step.
Wristed into the danger zone. Westwood able to clear.
Kept in, but that's going to be a high stick, actually. And that's going to bring the face-off all the way back into Hiller's zone.
Well, that's a big break for Westwood.
Yeah.
Hillers are building up some good pressure there. 2:20 left to go.
This is when you're going to start seeing timeouts called, potentially. So do you see Hopkinton call their timeout now? I believe so.
Well, you were right on that one. We have a timeout.
Former coach, I think like one still, Tom. But this is where you want to talk about it. But more importantly than talking about it is you want to make sure your guys, your dogs, are getting some rest right now.
That's right.
And who are your go-to guys?
Getting ready for these final seconds. I'm sure it's going to be pandemonium out there. 2:20 left to go. Westwood up 1-0. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Hockey on HCAM.
This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school.
Off the timeout, here we go, 2:20 left. Face off in Hiller territory with the high stick call.
Now, keep an eye on Spavento. If they get this into Westwood territory, some teams like to pull it with 2 minutes. I particularly like around 1:30, but keep an eye on him as Westwood able to work that right back into Hopkinton's defensive zone.
DaCosta going up against Seb O'Brien. You're tangled up, and O'Brien just trying to pin the puck along the boards, burn that clock.
And this is what the O'Brien line does so good.
That is sent out, and a shot from the slot, and it's a good save by Spavento. That shot off the stick of Connor Blaney.
Interesting combination. Westwood has Blaney with the O'Brien line, which is, the grinding line, being able to kill some clock, which they did. Now they're sending out the Matty Dunvan line.
Ryan Tosca up against Matty Donovan. Important face-off here. Ryan Tosca sends it to the boards. Launched up the ice, but Lewis able to send it right back down.
Kills at least 5-10 seconds off the clock, which time is very critical right now for the Hillers.
The Hillers looking for a drive. Merkel gets it across. Here comes Ryan Tosca. Puts it towards the net. It's covered up.
Now, does Spavento come off? He is. So Spavento is coming off now with a minute 30. Minute 28.
Hillers going to bring out Jack Resnick as the extra attacker.
The important thing here is you got to win the draw if you're the Hillers. You got to win the draw. If the draw is won by Westwood, they can go high off glass right in the neutral zone and then battle for a puck for an empty net. But if you're going to get something going, you got to win the draw. And they do.
Ryan Tosca, good face-off there. Merkel and DaCosta along the near side. Along the end boards now, Resnick trying to swing it out. Ends up in the grasp of Merkel, gets it over. Oh, a swing and a miss by DaCosta, and Westwood able to get it away. There's an empty net. Along the near side, that's Sicular.
Smart play. He didn't have an angle, just looking to kill clock. He killed about 10 seconds just throwing it in the far corner there.
1 minute left. And a steal here. Looking to approach, and the shot attempt deflected off the stick of Matty Donovan. Matty Donovan, he had a nice clear view of the net, but the Hiller defense was able to swarm just in time.
Look here.
But here he comes again. Puts it towards the empty net, and a nice save by Sam Spavento.
This might be an icing here. It is, and it's going to have to bring Spavento back out in the net.
30 seconds left, and we get a face-off in Hiller territory. Colton Spavento coming back out. Well, it has been a couple of nail biters today, Morgan.
Yeah, 1-goal games.
Off the face-off. Along the near side and wristed back into Hiller territory. Thodiel looking to bring it out here in these final seconds.
20 seconds left.
He's diverted. A nice steal for Westwood.
Now they're playing keep away, trying to play keep away to kill that clock with 12 seconds left.
Martin sends it back. It's launched up the near side. It'll get by Sam Spavento. 5 seconds left. And that should just about do it. And the Wolverines will hang on and pick up a big 1-0 win over the Hillers. And certainly a tough loss for the Hillers. And I believe, did Westwood just
I just want to highlight Westwood right now. Not only did they clinch, but they added to a 43 years in a row of making the state tournament for Massachusetts MIA playoff hockey. That is the longest in the nation when it comes to playoff streaks. So 43 years dating all the way back to 1983. They've made the state tournament.
That is tremendous.
So they'll typically get a photo on the ice right after they do the handshake line as each year after the streak continues. So what a game, and glad we're able to do it on HCAM.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun broadcasting with you. Congratulations to Westwood. They got a huge win here today and keep their get another TV large title as well, and also head to the postseason. 43rd consecutive time. Unreal.
It's unbelievable. Well, thank you as always, Tom. Always a pleasure and always fun being with you.
Absolutely. It was a great battle out there today. Both teams played a very good game, I thought, and some great back and forth and great physical play, as you would expect. But that is just about going to do it for our coverage here today. For Dave McCarthy on camera, Matt Clark back in the studio, my broadcast partner Morgan Donahue, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, Westwood Wolverines defeat the Hopkinton Hillers by a final of 1-0. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Hockey on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.